This is the Tarot and Oracle forecast for Taurus for the month of May 2018. This has a look at the large overarching energies that would probably affect most of you, although not all of it will affect you. So if you'd like something that's more relevant to your own life story, if there are questions you'd like answers for, or to order that amazing soulmate reading, please contact me via the links in the description box below. Right, we are going to start up with love relationships for Taurians who are looking for love. Then we move on to committed partnerships, relationships, your career, your general reading, etc. Right, the tea leaf cards that you get for those of you that are looking for a love relationship. You get the eye, the bird flying, the club, the bouquet, and the candle. The eye says psychic ability, trust your intuition. So those of you looking for a partnership or relationship in the month of May, trust your gut instincts. You're going to get funny little inclinations like to suddenly go somewhere, just even if it's to do something at the grocery store or just to get out of the house or whatever the case may be. Follow those gut instincts because there's someone waiting for you. Because the bird flying says news is on its way. So it's when you get those gut instincts, maybe to contact someone, maybe to go somewhere, even if it's just to contact a friend, you may find they have news about somebody. It's just a case of your gut is going to be leading you to news about a relationship or a potential relationship. The club says someone will try to make you do something against your will. The bouquet says compliments from an admirer, and the candle says you will be shown the way. There's definitely an aspect involved here of finding this potential partner in a place a little bit out of your normal routine. And someone can even call you up, a friend, and say, let's go here, let's go to a gallery opening, let's go do something, whatever it is, and you don't feel like it. And they're kind of going to insist you do it. Now remember that you will be given an omen that will say to you, do whatever this is, because that's where the potential partner is. And those two romance angel cards, that free yourself and romantic feelings. The free yourself says basically that you need to free yourself from, that says past relationships or conditions, but I feel to free yourself from a mindset you have of where you're going to meet somebody. Because the romantic feeling says that there are romantic feelings for someone and they are worth exploring, they are real. So you will meet this person under or in a situation which you were perhaps coerced into participating in, but you're going to feel something for them immediately, and it's worth exploring because they're going to feel the same way about you. You just need to let go and free yourself of an idea of how you would meet someone, or when especially you would meet someone. Because it's going to be an unusual situation, something you go and do that you didn't feel like doing. But remember, you will be receiving a sign or a signal before the time to say, even though you don't feel like doing this, go. Because that's where the person is. That's where the potential partner is going to be. Right, those of you in committed partnerships or relationships such as marriage, the tea leaf cards you get is the vase, the hills, the star, the dark man, and the crib. And your two tarot cards are the Eight of Earth and the Queen of Air. The vase says you have a secret admirer. The hills say there are obstacles to overcome. The star says guaranteed success. The dark man says dealings with or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. And the crib says birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. So, and that Eight of Earth speaks about having reached a level of maturity in your life. Because it's an earth card, it is a maturity of more your worldly things. Maturity in knowing what you want, how to go after it. You're not an apprentice anymore, the card says. You now have the kind of wisdom gained through experience that you know how to forge ahead. And the Queen of Air speaks about setting healthy boundaries. I think what those two tarot cards speak about is that you've reached a level or a point in your relationship, one, where you know what you want, and two, where you know what you don't want. So set those healthy boundaries and also pursue that you do want within your relationship. The fact that you've got the hills, which is obstacles to overcome, and the star, guaranteed success, next to each other is regardless of whatever comes up in your relationship this month, in your committed partnerships or relationships, and there is some kind of issues that need to be dealt with. It's definitely showing up if you're needing to set healthy boundaries. You are guaranteed success. The secret admirer is interesting, that it shows up right there at the beginning of your reading as well. I'm wondering if your partner doesn't secretly admire some kind of grit you have, some kind of determination that you have, that they haven't actually outwardly said to you yet. That dealings with a relationship with a man with a dark complexion or hair, that shows up after the guaranteed success. I'm thinking for a lot of you, this is your partner that we are speaking about. And your dealings with him are guaranteed to be successful. You will set those healthy boundaries. You have reached a level of maturity in your relationship where you know what you want, you know how to ask for it, and you will do so. And for a lot of you, many of you, there is the birth or the conception of a child this coming May. So for those of you that don't want to add another member to the family, do be aware of the fact there's a lot of potential energy for that. Right, if we have a look at your career cards, you get the Target, the Ram, the Skull, the Vine, and the Shield, and you get the Queen of Fire and the Seven of Fire. So that Target says a goal-orientated person, a stubborn, aggressive person. The Skull says hidden secrets can harm you. The Vine says seek out information that will help you. And the Shield says you need to defend yourself. Your tarot cards, that Queen of Fire speaks about someone that's in a position of authority, but has the ability to collaborate with others, to co-create with others, and that is where the success will be. That Seven of Fire speaks about pushing ahead regardless of not needing other people's approval to get to your goals. In other words, you know what you want, go after what you want, don't let what others, you think other people feel about what you're doing or the direction you're taking, influence what you want to do. You will come up against resistance in whatever your career goal or your project goal is in the month of May. Somewhere along the line, you're going to bump up against people's opinions. This is telling you to push through. I think you are the goal-orientated person, and I think you're going to come up against somebody who is stubbornly perhaps opposed to what you want to do, and it's just their opinions you're going to come up against by the looks of things. That hidden secrets and seek out information that will help you. You perhaps are lacking some kind of knowledge in your goal or project this month, and you are aware of it and you're not letting people know. That's possibly going to trip you up. So rather go looking for the information that you need. If this person challenges you on what you are doing, because they found out something about that you perhaps don't know, that you're lacking knowledge, or that you haven't done whatever it is, do your research. Before taking them on, do your research, because that is how you will get success and be able to carry on with what you're doing successfully. That needing to defend yourself does say that you are going to come up against resistance, but do your homework, do your research, and you will do absolutely fine. So if we have a look at your success this month, the tea leaf cards is the Arrow, the Bull, the Axe, the Rose, and the Valley. And your two tarot cards are the Three of Earth and the Messenger of Water. So the Arrow says you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So the universe is just giving you the message that you are on the right path, even if you come up against resistance. The Bull follows by do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. You are being told again you are going to come up against opposition. The Axe says forces working against you. There's someone that will give you opposition in the month of May. Persevere, push through, do your homework. It's going to be fine. You are on the road to success. For some of you, there's romance in the air. The Rose says romance in the air. We saw that at the beginning of your reading. There's definitely romance for those of you that are looking for it. And the Valley says deep personal strength and peace that assures success. We've seen that in your reading too. You have what it takes to push through whatever this opposition is. You will have success if you maintain your cool and if you do that bit of homework that you've been guided to do. The Three of Earth speaks about it takes a group, it takes a community to build things. It takes more than one person, and you're going to need to work with people. The messenger of water speaks about seeking the best in people, even when you feel you don't want to and you can't see it. Know that everybody around you has something to offer, even those that oppose you. They perhaps will bring things to light that you might have skipped over or just not seen or not even known about. Everybody is playing their part, and it's the collaboration, the working together, that will bring you the ultimate success. If we have a look at your happiness card, this for me is what your soul is wanting you to experience in the month of May. It's part of your soul path evolution. You get the hammock, you get the sun, you get the boat, you get the hand, you get a broken ring, and a feather. Now we get to see, can you get the Ace of Water and the Nine of Water as well? Now we get to see a little bit more about that opposition that shows up. The hammock says to me, taking a vacation physically or mentally, I get the distinct picture that this is what you have been doing. Quite a lot of Taurians have had the opportunity recently to coast along, cruise along, and perhaps not having to apply themselves that greatly to life. You actually got a bit of a time out. There was happiness and well-being in that. You got to feel that for quite a while, and I think at the beginning of May you may even still be feeling that. The boat says money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. You're going to get a little bit of money in the month of May, Taurians, that you did not anticipate. A little bit of sort of material gain. The hand says in need of help, assistance or guidance. That's showing up because we were already told to do your homework and go looking for advice for something. That resistance you come up against is your signal that you need to go looking for advice or guidance or knowledge, whatever it may be. The broken ring and the feather says parting of ways, either in romantic or business, and the feather says someone you know is undependable and insincere. Whomever that person is that shows up, this could be someone in your home life, it could be someone in your career life. They are undependable, they are insincere, but you know what? They're going to be moving out of your life. I have a feeling they're the ones that are going to bring that resistance in as well. They're going to show you something. The reason they appeared in your life was to actually shine a torch on something for you. That Ace of Water tells you to remain optimistic regardless of what is happening, because that Nine of Water, which is your final card, says your dreams will be fulfilled. It's guaranteed they will be fulfilled. You just have something that you need to deal with first, but keep your optimism floating because your dreams are set to be fulfilled. Right, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I'd like to repeat once again, if you'd like a personal or private reading or that amazing soulmate reading, you can contact me by the links in the description box below. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and also anyone who decides to share this video, a very special thank you to you.